Well, I was born in the city of Houston, and I've got a number of friends and family all around the area. I was born in Houston, but I was mainly raised in the city of Bellaire. Bellaire is pretty much devastated by Hurricane Harvey. At least the areas that I've been through were pretty bad. The Meyerland area, which is a neighborhood close to my mom's neighborhood, they got it pretty bad. And then just all over the city, really. But I'm just thinking about, you know, my direct neighbors here to my mom's house here in the area. Well, here's my video of just video footage that I took during the hurricane. And then I didn't really leave the house during the hurricane for like 3 or 4 days. But then I went out afterwards and took some video of what I saw outside for the next couple days after it left our area, although it was still heading, you know, towards Conroe and Beaumont. So let's take a look.
Well, Harvey made landfall in Rockport on Friday evening, I believe. So this is Sunday. So Friday here in Houston, Southwest Houston, we didn't get a lot of rain on Friday, just a little, and we started picking up rain on Saturday, and it really started to come down on Saturday evening. It started to flood Saturday evening, and this is what it was looking like as of Sunday morning. Coming out pretty hard. That's a street over there. It's flooded. This is a corner lot, this property here, and this is the front of the house. This is my mom's house. Here's a look at the van. I've got it up close to the house, trying to keep it from flooding. See that fire hydrant out there? But this street is pretty flooded. This is what the street was looking like on Monday morning. The water hadn't really gone down much. Well, it went down a little bit, but this is bright and early. First thing Monday morning, I jumped up to see what things were looking like. On Monday morning, the rain kept coming down, and the water kept creeping up, and then it'd go down and it'd come back up. So it was a frightening thing, not knowing whether it would flood or not. And at some point, I saw a rescue team going down the main street there. That was pretty interesting. The next morning, on Tuesday, the street had completely cleared. So now it was time to get out and take a look at the rest of the neighborhood, see what's going on. This is Brays Bayou in the Meyerland area. As you can see, it's about a little bit more than 5 feet, maybe 5 to 10 feet, close to going over its banks. Now this is Tuesday, after the hurricane's already passed through, and this is the water that's already gone down. It's still flowing fast. These are 2 cars that were stranded on this overpass probably a couple days before. They've been sitting here for a few days. There's flooded water, flooded streets down there. So this water was up over this bridge, these bridges before, 2 days ago, Saturday and Sunday. Look how fast that water's flowing now. So I'm walking down South Rice, heading towards South Braeswood. There's some rescue boats right there, and way back there you can sort of see there's a rescue crew back there with a red jacket. There's some cars that are abandoned that were flooded down that street. And there's another, the street's flooded, there's another car stranded there. Now it's Wednesday. I woke up this morning to sunny skies, 72 degrees, it was beautiful. So I figured I'd jump on my bike and go check out the neighborhood. Now this is my mom's street. Notice it's clear, there's no water, there's no damage, there's no things out on the curb. But let me show you what the rest of the neighborhood looks like.
Okay, that's Brays Bayou right there. And this is an apartment complex right next to the bayou. This thing, every time the bayou floods, these apartments flood. At least the first floor, and probably the second floor. This is a look from the median. So there's that same apartment complex, and I'm just going to show you how close they are to this water. This is a little bike ramp that allows you to cross over the bayou, the Brays Bayou. So there's the apartments over there, and here's Brays Bayou. Of course, the water's low now. Remember what it looked like the other day. Just yesterday, it was up in the grass, almost to the top of the grassy area. Look at that garage door. The power of the floodwaters just caved it in. Now we're taking a ride through the first block south of Brays Bayou in the South Rice area. This is Meyerland, the Meyerland subdivision. But look at all this stuff stacked on the curbs. Look at all that. The car's about to pass me, so I'm slowing down here, but look at all this carpet and furniture. So now this is a little cul-de-sac street that we're basically driving right back towards the bayou now. But it'll dead end down here. But look at all this. We're getting closer and closer to the bayou right here. And you see these repair vans and trucks everywhere. Those restoration places probably do pretty well at this time. We'll loop back around. We'll take a look at this other side of the street. There's a big pile coming up here. Yeah, they pulled out just about everything out of that house. Wow. So we're continuing on this street. We're running parallel with the bayou right now, on the first block south of the bayou in Meyerland. Lots of damage. I'm back out on the bayou. I'm on the north side now, on the bike path. Water's flowing pretty fast still. Still, this is not normal levels. It's normally way lower than this. But this is actually a nice little bike trail. Now I'm going under the bridge so I can kind of show you what the flow looks like from the lower level here. Okay, now I'm at the exact same spot where I was on Tuesday. So let's take a look at the difference. Remember, there are two stalled cars right there. So here's what it looks like on Tuesday now, that we just looked at. Here's the two stalled cars. Okay, this is what it's looking like on Wednesday on the other side of the bridge. And this is what it looked like on Tuesday, the day before. Now I'm taking a ride through Meyerland, the subdivision of Meyerland, north of Brays Bayou now. Look at all this destruction. They've got to get this stuff out fast, otherwise, you know, the water and all that will start molding. But just about every house, well, every house I'm sure, just some of them may not have done anything yet, or they're not back. Very, very busy. People are hard at work getting things cleaned up already. Yep, some of them even have huge dumpsters already over here. Look at all that at that house. Wow. Okay, let's turn on this street and take a look over here. Looks like a lot of the same. This Meyerland area just really got hit hard. And it's happened 3 times now in the last, I don't know, 5 years maybe. The Memorial Day flood, the Tax Day flood, and now Hurricane Harvey. Alrighty, now I'm taking a little cruise through the City of Bellaire to see how they handled the flood. The street here doesn't seem to be too bad. Okay, so there are some $1 million homes on this street, but Harvey did not avoid them. A lot of these houses are also flooded.
Not open. The second job, I don't have my paperwork.
Uh-oh, she doesn't have her paperwork. Nice houses through here, though. This is the street that runs along my high school. Bellaire High School, where I went. Let's see how this street looked and see how the school looked. Well, definitely have some flooding around here. There's Cardinal Field over there. This is Bellaire High School. It did not look back then, it did not look like that back when I went there. They've remodeled it since I went to school there. Oh boy, locked out there. I don't know if they're drying that stuff out or... Yeah, that's definitely being trashed. Here's a look at the side entrance, the circle drive over here. Not circle, but the drive-through. Pickup drop-off, I guess what you call it. Here we are on another street in the City of Bellaire. This street definitely took on some damage as well. You see a lot of people coming to these junk piles too, like trying to pick up anything that could be salvageable. Sometimes people are setting things out in their lawn to let it dry, to go put it back in the house later maybe. And somebody pulls up in their truck, oh, they're just throwing that thing away, and they'll try and put it in their truck. This is just a mini bayou that runs between the Bellaire and Meyerland borders, and it dumps into the Brays Bayou. Oh, here's a big log. Okay, well, let's end the video with looking at Holt Street in the city of Bellaire. It's this is the 4500 block, the 4600 block, or Newcastle down to the 610 loop. This is one of the worst streets I found out in my little bicycle travels around the city. So let's take a look at it. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and please like the video and comment and tell me about what's going on in your part of the city. Thanks for watching. Let's take a look at the rest of the street.